bell word pass in. If one person would start collecting those, staple them all together and turn them in for me, that would be very helpful. Thank you. You ready to get this in? They already turned those in, that's okay. Just write it how you think it needs to be written. If you're in the back today, and the back two rows, and there's a spot that you can record and you would like to, you're more than welcome to come up close and say. No matter how far you got, that's enough. Draw a line under it. Show me this is where you stopped. You're going to have another assignment after the lab to kind of think and evaluate, and that's how I'll know where to start reading from. Good. I'm proud of you. You came in amazing. Asthma honors class, I really do expect on lab days for you to understand the faster you come in and do whatever the bell work says, the faster you'll get to do your lab. So if the lab takes 30 minutes and you guys got done with this really fast, you would get to play with it longer. You know what I mean? You get to play with it longer. So it's really important to come in and take care of business as soon as you can on lab days. I have had classes come in and just jack around, and they're all playful because they're so excited that they're not thinking at all about me. And I've taken labs away from them just from coming in so poorly. So know that I am usually a little more stressed out on lab days because it takes more work for me. But you just want to have more time with it. And so it's a good time to really make sure you're doing what you need to do. Yes, sir? No class has gotten 3 strikes yet. That's last class. It helped them monitor their behavior really well. Okay. Before we begin, we have some things to talk about. We took attendance. We need to make sure everybody's represented in the closed
21 to 26.
So what I'm going to do is I would like you all to stand. When I call your name, you're going to sit for me. Just make sure everybody has a closed name. Yeah, you can. Yeah. All right, Matthew, you can sit. Brianna, Jose, Andrew, Amir, Kiana, yes, Stefan, Cody, Clayton, Dakota, Cassie, Alicia, Elijah, Alan, Ashley, Kamari, and Zoe. Awesome. So now a lot of you have cleaned your desk off. In labs, that's a common procedure. We don't want anything to be in our way, so you can just put it down. That'd be wonderful. Okay. 3 strikes. We had our first lab last week, but I just want to review that procedure. For 3 strikes and you're out. You gained your privilege. You worked for it. You got it. If you don't follow directions, you can always lose it, okay? My job is to be a teacher and make sure we're learning. If at any time I feel like we're not learning or getting out of it what I want, taking it for granted, then that's over. I'll teach you in a different way. It's usually a worksheet or something, and I'll pass it out instead. Here are ways to get strikes, just in case you're curious. These are not limited to, but good examples, okay? Arguing. Today you're likely to get frustrated with me. It's okay, it's part of the game, okay? You can't argue with me. It's kind of like being in a football game. Do they always make the call that the team wants? No. But if they argue with them, they get ejected, right? Okay, so this is similar. I'm the ref, I'm the ump. You can't argue with me. What I say goes. And sometimes I'm doing it to frustrate you, to really make you think and understand this part of the game. This is a frustrating game. So no arguing. If you get mad in your head, just blow it off and go, okay, I know something's crazy. I'm just going to dismiss it. Too loud. You guys aren't that big of a class, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But if you're ever getting too loud, it's a good thing. I'm glad you're excited. But I'll kind of say, stop, stop. And if you don't stop, then you'll get a strike. So I will warn you. Leaving your, I know you can probably guess. Leaving your seat, you can't leave. Sometimes you're going to want to get a better view of something. People in the back, I'm okay with you standing up because you're not blocking anybody's view, but everybody else can't leave your seat. Rude comments. Sometimes somebody might say something that you disagree with whenever it's their turn. You might not have liked the idea that they had. Keep the rude comments to yourself in your head only. Okay? Not allowing others to speak. When I call your name, I'm going to go like this and I'm going to call out somebody's name. It's only their turn to speak to me. Let them speak to me. Don't think you're smarter than them and tell them what to say to me, okay? They're smart enough. They're in the honors class too, okay? They can do their own thinking. No response to callbacks. If you're getting loud and I say class, and y'all keep talking, okay, then I would take a strike because you're not listening to me. So we always have to do our callbacks. Everybody understand how to get strikes? Cool, okay. Allergies. If I have not already talked to you and you have a peanut allergy, I need to know that right now. Okay, Matthew, did you have something?
Yeah, too loud. If you say stop, stop, does that count as a strike?
No, I will warn you. It's whenever you don't listen to me that I'll strike, okay? Because I'm excited. I mean, if you guys get excited, I get excited. You won't know how loud you are, but I'll tell you you're too loud. Okay, nobody in here failed their last minute test yesterday, so we're all good to go. Smartboard, other classes. You don't have another class today. I tell all my classes you cannot be bad in your next class. Just because I get you excited, you can't go in there and be crazy, or else I'm going to have to stop doing this, right? Yes?
In my second hour, I heard some boys sing that song,
Yeah.
and then the janitor came up to me and said, "You guys need to stop being so loud," and they got all quiet.
Oh, I never singing my song? That's funny. Okay, so all you need is your pencil and paper, and if you put it away, it's fine. You need it at the end of class. We are going to begin. I'm going to turn the lights on. Well, actually, I'll read this to you first, and we're going to begin. Yes? No, you're not going to get dirty. You're probably going to make me dirty, but you're not. If you look at me, it's like I'm already mess. All right, here we go. So the whole thing is, oh no, your teacher's turned into a robot. She's here to test your PB&J procedures. Robots and computers do not think for themselves. They do exactly what they're told. So we're going to see if you can think. You know, you had practice writing out your procedures. We're going to see how good your procedures are. You have to raise your hand to talk to the robot. If too many people talk to the robot at once, I might fry something, okay, because I'm going to try to do everything that you say. Students must stay on topic and help the robot make a PB&J sandwich. So in other words, if you are trying to get me to do something funny like hop on one leg, okay, the robot's not going to compute. I was only programmed to make sandwiches. That's my job. So if you try to get me to do anything else, it's a loss of turn because I didn't compute. I didn't understand. Everybody know the rules?
Yes.
All right, here we go. I'm going to turn this off and we'll get started.
So you're the robot?
I'm the robot. Fun Friday has officially begun, which means no more points. You're safe. Okay, I know. Big breath. You're safe. If they had gotten one more point, it would have been over. Okay, and we're now at 3 strikes, so you've got a little bit of breathing room. Yes.
May I tell the class something really fast?
Really fast.
Okay, remember to make the procedure seriously detailed. Because Ms. Bachman last year said that she had kids write the PB&J thing, and then she did exactly what they told, and it was a mess.
All right. Let's see. Yes.
And do not say it.
Oh, leave me alone. Go away. Okay. All right. Stop giving away my stuff. Y'all have been listening to your friends too long today. Procedures. You have to have a materials list. Obviously, there are some things that you need. I have nothing out. So today you're going to have to tell me what I need to get out. Okay. Safety concerns. What was I mostly worried about?
People
Peanut butter.
slipping on stuff.
Choking.
No, I wasn't mostly worried about slipping. I was worried about
Allergies.
allergies. Peanut allergies are a very, very serious thing. Okay, lots of kids have those. So that was my number one concern. Okay, so if we use a knife, that might need to be something written down, especially if like a third grader is going to be using the knife to make their sandwich. You need to make sure it's not a sharp knife. All right, here we go. Brianna, tell me what you want.
The first thing I would do for my sandwich is put the napkin on top of the table.
You would use a napkin. Do I have one? Napkin on top of the table. Keon.
And then get 2 pieces of bread and put on the napkin.
I would love to get 2 pieces of bread for you. So excited about getting bread out. Thank you. Cody, hold on. I have a little something in my hair.
We add peanut butter and jelly.
Dude, no, it's a good idea.
Cat Yeah, you better be paying attention now, huh? Jose's like, I'm glad I'm in the bag. All right, Clayton.
Open the peanut butter.
Nicely.
I'm about to open you. I'm going to be very nice. I'm not trying to hurt you. There.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mess. Please open. He wasn't nice back. I tried. Alicia.
Open the peanut butter take the cap off.
Okay.
Wrong way.
Just kidding. Couldn't do it. Kamari.
Twist the cap off the peanut butter.
Oh. Twist it. Some things are smarter than me.
You should twist it the wrong way.
Jose.
They could.
What? By the way, if you say something, I do that. So think in your head first. All I heard was take the.
Take the knife out.
Thank you, Jose. Who's gonna have a nightmare tonight now? Step on.
Put the knife down nicely and flat and don't throw it.
I'm gonna be nice again. I'm gonna put you down. I was nice. Heavier. I like the adjective nice that you guys keep throwing at me, as if I would be anything other than nice.
Like you throw the bad bread.
We're gonna take the cap off
Can I
the
get a
peanut butter. Like, nicely.
It was already supposed to be. Oh, okay. Well, it's been through some torture today.
We killed it.
Okay, just so that you understand, one class told me to. It was here, and they said get peanut butter out. So I just down through the lid. It was very cool. So you got it. Okay, you guys didn't do that. Okay, Elijah.
Stick the knife in, blade first, like pick it off the ground.
Okay, you can only give me one instruction. So what would you like me to do?
Pick the knife off the ground and hold it in your hand.
Bring it down again. Ashley.
Place your knife in the peanut butter
With the edge part down.
Wow.
Cassie. I've never had a class beat me, by the way. Y'all are doing pretty good right now.
Take the knife and scoop some peanut butter out.
Take the knife and scoop some peanut butter out.
Hey.
That you already
This
kind
is
of
this is a run-on. Who was your English teacher?
Oh, all these can chug.
No, I already know. I already got you. She said spread the peanut butter on the upside of the bread. I got you. I knew exactly what you meant. I knew exactly what you meant. Matthew, help him out, man. Class.
Yes.
Matthew's turn.
Okay. See the knife that you have in your hand?
I cannot confirm or deny. Use one sentence. That's it.
Use the knife to spread the peanut butter on the white face of the bread.
Use the knife
No!
to spread the peanut butter on the white bread. Y'all are so good at this. Oh, Alan, you can do this, Alan.
So take the knife
Thank you.
and spread the peanut butter that's on the knife onto the white.
No.
It's too late. He said it. I heard it. It's done. I got you.
White flat side of the bread.
I'm really sorry, but they already saw it coming. This is what is on the knife, and I went to do it. Yeah. Okay, Andrew. And don't tell people, because if I hear it, it's too late. It's already done. No pressure, Andrew. Now go away.
Open the cap of the jelly and squeeze some jelly out onto the white face of the other piece of bread.
Sweet, I did not know jelly worked like that. So flip open. It didn't work. Everybody goes back in. Noise level. All right, here we go. This is fun, though, isn't it? All right, here we go. It's frustrating, but it's fun. Okay, Cassie.
Okay. Remove the knife from the jar of peanut
She had glasses off, Brianna.
Okay.
Sit up, sit up.
So, take the peanut jar
I got it. She's into this, yes.
and place it on the table.
Oh,
Hey. Oh, I saw this called.
so you got a little peanut butter something on you.
Yay! Aw, sorry.
Okay, here we go. Oh, look what happened too. Took a piece of bread with it.
We don't need to know this. Stop.
I'm thinking.
Me gusta is me like. I like.
We still in the
like peanut butter.
What do you want?
Okay, wait. Okay, so you see the knife in there?
I can't confirm or deny. There's a whole sentence.
Okay. Take the knife, spread it on the facing up of one of those pieces.
Do you know that your English teacher would rip that sentence apart? But I got you. It's okay.
Yes!
The really sad thing is there's like no peanut butter on this menu.
It's okay.
You finally got me to do what you wanted, but this does not have any peanut butter on it.
Who's gonna eat the sandwich?
Sorry. You still need peanut butter on there, by the way. Stop. Okay.
Scoop some peanut butter with the knife out of the jar.
Okay.
I know she's gonna
Oh, there's stuff right there. It's a miracle.
You're the best cook ever, made teacher.
Thank you. Cody.
Okay. Set the knife down and pick up the jelly.
No.
Shut my mouth.
Open the jelly, cracking it open.
Okay, I just heard set the knife down. You're giving me way too many things. So she can already, she's with me, man. She's with me. Class.
Yes.
I'm a little worried about her. I think she's turning into me. She knows what I'm going to do before I even do it. Okay. Okay, I know.
She's a psychic.
Nice to your friends. Let them think. Okay. I've already put the knife down. That was one instruction, okay? The knife is really grossly on the floor right now, and somebody has some cleaning to do. Alicia.
Put the jelly in your hand.
Oh God.
I don't think it would be.
Oh no. Open it with your 2 fingers.
Oh, okay. Put the jelly in my hand and open it with 2 fingers. Only 2 at a time, guys. Which 2's it gonna be? Something is happening there. But I cannot infer anything. Oh, something was happening there too. Just depends which way we're gonna go. Somebody tell me which way you want me to do it. Stefan. I got 2 options. I see the problem solving in your mind. I see the wheels turning.
Chloe Pina is for everything you used to say.
Forget what she said.
Got it?
Now take your thumb and your index finger and open up the cap where the little indent is, where you should open it always.
You said forget, so she doesn't know to pick it up.
No.
Why'd you say that?
It's okay. She would be really, I should let her do this, but she's maybe better than me. All right, I understood. Elijah.
Okay. Now turn it upside down in your hand and squeeze a small amount onto the white side of the bread facing up slowly. Why is that?
Oh my God.
Hey, there's still jelly.
That's progress. Wait.
Alright. Take the jelly in your hand, put it facing down, and squeeze about 20 times the amount that you just did. Okay.
Oh, no, hold on, let me finish
On
that.
the same piece of bread without like breaking the bottle.
No, break the ladder.
Okay, hold on, I gotta visualize. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I know how much that is.
Yes! That's good!
Okay.
It works!
Dakota.
That's right there.
Take the jelly down with the.
What the
I didn't hear the width in time, I'm sorry. Alan.
Take a peanut butter jar and flip the bottom side that has the lines right side up. Progress.
I tried. Jose.
Pick back up to right.
Y'all are all scared of this little knife.
It's your buttons. I think I
scary.
have to start.
Class.
Yes!
Matthew's turn.
Okay. Place the knife on the table.
Yay!
Progress.
Kiana.
Okay, I don't really
You're like on step 45, by the way.
I don't really get what else is there to do but put the bread on top of the other one.
No.
Okay. I like jelly
There's some down here too. That is an amazing step. There's some down here too.
Up here. I'm gonna put, oh, I missed a piece. I'm gonna put the bread on. Oh, wait, whoa.
Up
I'm
here.
sorry.
Tell her to eat.
except the 2 pieces you had at the beginning off.
Okay, Ashley.
Spread the jelly.
On the
And
bread.
that's what she
She
said.
said pull apart the 2 pieces and spread the jelly on the bread.
Hey, on the bright side, most of the jelly's ended up on the other side of the bread.
That was good. Good job, Ashley.
I know, right?
Exactly. Okay, I have taken a picture of everybody's final sandwich. I'm sorry, honors class, yours is not the best one of the day.
That's the best one yet.
We gonna make one and eat it?
We're gonna make it.
Class,
Yes.
while I'm doing something, get your sheet back from this first morning, whatever we just did.
No, don't
so
eat it.
good.
We need to program her to eat
No,
sandwiches.
please don't put it over.
Now I really
Can we program it?
This is my honors class, I don't know. Honors thing. Good. Oh, that looks like a.
Take a picture.
Yes, 7. Wonderful 7.
You're funny.
Okay. Okay. I always look funny, thank you.
Turn it off.
All right, here you go, here's your assignment. And you have about 10 minutes, so when you get done, you need to follow your finishing assignment early procedure. Your assignment is to answer these next 3 questions. So you don't have to write the questions, but you might want to kind of remind yourself what the questions were by just writing a couple words. Number 1, okay? What was your favorite part about the lab? Number 1, I want to know what your favorite part was, whether it was something I did or just the overall lab. What was your favorite part? There's 3 or 4. Number 2. So you can shorthand that. You don't have to write the whole sentence. Favorite, you could have said the favorite part, yeah. Okay. Number 2. Now that you've done that, do you feel like you could do it better the second time? Yeah. No, that's not your question. I'm asking. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you had a second opportunity, what would you do differently? So number 2, what would you do differently? And then number 3 is just kind of a fun little debate. I'm curious what you say. Okay, skip a couple lines, number 3. And I do want complete sentences. You are honors. You should be able to think in complete sentences. Well, some of you are erasing number 2. Didn't give yourself enough space. Okay, number 3. Do you think a class is capable of winning this? And why or why not? I'm curious about your answers here. Do you think Ms. Henley would let a class win this? Why or why not? Okay, we'll talk about them at the end of class. I'm gonna start cleaning because y'all are a messy bunch. But
I'll
you,
eat some peanut butter.
okay, listen, we'll come back together about 2:50 and discuss these. I'm gonna clean until then. So if you get done, you can read, you can keep your paper out. Yes? Did you not get sick? I don't have any more supplies. Okay, do your work. Let me clean. Nope, do your work. Yeah. Yeah, quiet. Thank you. Glad you had fun, but time to think about it now and reflect. Not right now. Okay, not right now. Follow You do get points for him, but except they'll go on to next week, so that's nice to put you ahead for next week, right? Okay.
So he's worth 30 points, right?
He's worth 3. He's a principal, and I thought you did really well. When I told you to stop, you stopped. You looked engaged. I thought you did a good job. Some of you have peanut butter on your little lips. I'm sorry. Yes.
My favorite part was when
Emily,
Yes, sir.
could you send Matthew Metters down to Mr. Ferris's office, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I don't think it's a big deal. Unless you did something I don't know about.
my favorite part was
Slenderman, please. Hold on a second. Okay. Your favorite part was what? When I got the knife out. Yeah, you can start telling me your favorite parts if you want, but one at a time, okay? Yes.
Mine was when you get peanut butter jelly.
Yes.
When you cut the bread out, you're like.
The bread is what made a huge mess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your part was when I successfully put out a statement for you to put on the jelly.
Oh, and I did what you said exactly?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good.
That was perfect for mine.
Yes?
When you tried to open the peanut butter and
Yeah. Yeah. Do I what?
do you always check the peanut butter?
Check it?
Check.
Yes.
Were you a psycho with the
It's silly.
You're not.
You're destroying property.
I know. I'm
So
such a
much
mess.
You just put them
He's in my seat.
I just want to look at the
Okay, what was the next question?
What would you like to do differently?
Okay, what would you do differently? So you can't control me, so what would you do differently? Yes?
I would tell people not to do it nicely, like gently maybe, but not nicely.
The word nicely, because I understood that as like manners, right?
Yeah, you're like, I'm talking in the air.
What else? Yes?
I said the thing I would do differently is say my answer more specific.
Be very specific.
Even if you are specific.
Well, some of you were better at that than others. There's actually a trick to winning. I'll tell you what that is at the end. And some of you were good at that. Some of you were actually better at that than any kid I've had. But some of you were not. I cannot confirm or deny.
Yes, you're not a robot anymore. Yeah,
Experience
over.
The only problem is you're wasting food. But if you learn, about procedures from it, it's worth it. But some people have tried this on like a little brother or sister with their parents. And as long as you tell them in advance that that food will not be edible, and they're okay with that, then I'm okay with it. You gotta warn them that, 'cause I don't want them to go buy food and then like you destroy it and be mad at you. Yes?
Oh, no, I want to do the next.
Okay, what did you learn? Anybody still learn something? Yes?
Oh, I was going to say something. Okay, you gotta use a paper towel and then wipe it. And then go back.
It's not as easy as it looks. This stuff sticks. Yes?
I thought you were
That's
gonna
what
lie.
I had my mom do it to me once, and she said, now nicely spread some peanut butter onto the bread, and then put it together.
Yeah.
And so she said put it together, and I was like, okay, I'll put it together. And so I threw it swap.
Together though, together in one. Yes. Yes.
Arlene to always use,
What?
always use a butter knife.
Okay, yeah, especially if the something's around. Don't give her anything sharp. Okay, yes?
What if we told you just to make a perfect peanut butter jelly sandwich?
I'm a computer and I don't know how. Now, if you told Miss Henley that, I probably could do it.
Miss Henley?
Miss Finley, will you make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich?
Yeah, I'll use all the stuff in the trash to do it.
Okay.
Okay, you need to know that your jelly was all poured out on this table in the class before you and I hand put it back in your jelly thing first.
Oh, ew.
And all that bread was on the floor in the class before you and I put it back in the bread thing.
It was a floor for us.
If you're still hungry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the third one, what was that? That was, do you think you could win and why? Yes.
No,
Why?
because you have a way of like misinterpreting what we say.
Okay, yes.
Never let us win because you're evil with a smile.
Okay, yes.
Never let us win because you rigged it.
I didn't bring anything. Okay. Yes. that you could have done it so well that I couldn't have
Yes.
messed up what you said.
Yes.
Some of you were really good at that. Some of you I couldn't. I was trying, and there was nothing differently. And like I said, I'll tell you the secret in a minute. Yes.
If we could use more than one sentence.
Okay, but actually that's the exact opposite of what you should have been doing. Yes.
Wait, back to the question.
I don't know. I'm walking around on peanut butter back here. I can feel it.
Some classes, someone could have won because they didn't have to be smart on us. And what we say.
You guys did really good until the end. In fact, at the beginning, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not even going to mess up the sandwich. I was kind of worried about it at first. You had me worried at first. And then we got relaxed and I got to take over. Okay, here's what I think. I don't know. We have to try it again to see if it works. But if you don't get selfish, and if it doesn't become about you and your sentence, and you really trust the group, if you really keep your sentences short and just have me do one thing at a time, I think you could do it. Like if you just say, a whole jar, and the next person says, put a jar on the table. You know what I mean? I think if you kept them that simple and that, I think that you could. Because some of you were doing that to me and there was nothing I could do about it. But it's whenever you really want to tell me a whole big idea that I can flip your words because you're not thinking about each individual word. Like, okay, first do this and then add this and then, and I'm like, okay.
I'll do what you say. But
Yeah.
isn't it true that with simple things, it's kind of easier to misinterpret it because if they don't specify how you're supposed to hold it, you could hold it in your teeth.
No, it's the exact opposite though.
Okay.
Because I could have done that in your long sentence just as easily. I could have done that in your long sentence. It's easier to understand.
Dude,
This is still a mess up here. Let's try round two.
dude.
There's nothing to help with.
Can we do round 4?
Okay.
Okay, you're real close to flex time, so I'm just gonna let you have it. If you'll pass your papers in, and if somebody will pick them all up for me and turn them in, I appreciate it. I've got a little more cleaning to do. Because I've got peanut butter on the floor and jelly over
I
there.
can help. I want to take a picture.
If I let one person help, everybody will want to.
I can wipe down the board for you.
Thank you.
Whoa.
We're good. Thank you.
You don't have to fill that in.
Where did you get a shirt? What was the best? Have you ever had like
Banana sandwich.
Sarah.
Watch out where you're stepping on there. There really is.
What was the best? I love that movie.
Today, somebody had a piece of bread with a whole lot of jelly on it. I mean, a whole lot. And then the next person told me to flip it.
Oh yeah, they threw it in the air.
And I went, whoop, and it went, whoop, and it hit. 3 years ago was the peanut butter on the bottom wing. This year is the jelly on the wing. And it went up there and it hit it, and then all this jelly splattered. It was really fun.
Did it hit someone's face?
No, it hit me. It fell on me, it didn't fall on them.
How was it when your granddad came?
That was good. I think we're going to try to get him into your class for Halloween.
What class
Wow.
did you go to?
You can help me back here.
What do you look like?
You didn't see your mommy?
I got pictures of them. Hold on.
I took you to candy.
What?
It says being a PB&J. You can give it
Candy.
Appreciate the offer. I've been giving you candy though.
I made my own kind of candy. I melted a lot of candy.
She was harassing me.
Creeper with glasses is chasing me. That could be a lot.
That's all I made it.
Any
18.
Okay, don't yell, please. Huh?
Boy.
You're too loud. Find something to do and do it. There's no reason to be yelling in here. Back when only went. They've only beaten us like one year. I'm not saying they won't, but they don't usually.
Makes sense to you like girls. It's distracting.
I got all of these before he can say
You
it.
ever look at them?
I know, I gotta say.
And then you're like, I don't think it's fair that girls get a pitch like this.
Joey, you said that you actually bought it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. One game, I have a complete boarding game.
How do you not know that?
So I
It's not really about the color, it's about like.
So my best pitching game is right there.
What's that? That's horrible. Oh, yes, I just did that. Very fun.
Okay, class, go back to your seats. You obviously can't handle having too much freedom.
Third time's a charm.
For us.
That's really sad though, because now in flex, I think I should take back something. Shouldn't get crazy like that. Be able to trust you to just go do something quietly.
I'm sorry, Ashley did the face and the voice combo, so.
It wasn't just one person.
Ashley did.
Too loud.
Joey scares me.
Do you still get the 3 points from?
And so we,
Yeah, you still get points for him for next week. But I can also take away points for next week too. I'm getting close. Okay, somebody has peanut butter and jelly on their discipline plan.
That's not gonna look
That's
too well.
funny. You have to file that away with a little comfort. Not this hour. It's okay. Get the peanut butter jelly part off. My desk is way cleaner. I did need help. Thank you for your friendly advice to her.
No, when it gets to the point where I'm no longer nice.
Okay.
Do you know who that person is? This shirt that you're wearing. You know who that person is on your shirt.
Like a ball.
Look at me.
Matthew,
You're not a boxer.
at the batter.
Are you wearing
I wear all this tonight. Obviously, I have to change.
So if your ball goes up,
Clean off the
Actually,
do that for you because they
and one. And a different place.
I don't teach. Right, like Sharpie. are my best class.
So did you teach for your 6 hours?
I didn't count it. I did. But they had way more guests come in this week. I mean, that's what it kind of boils down to. You can get somebody to come into your class. But I think we're probably really close to being done with guests coming in. They kind of do that at the first of the year. So it'll probably be more of a fair advantage now. Yes?
Well, how does system have so many if you mark them all out?
If I mark them on.
Yeah, if you mark all the,
That's how bad they were beating you.
they got more people for it.
No, all those are gone except for yours. You're the only people with points on for next week. All those are this week.
Oh, good, so everyone has.
Everybody's starting off. Yes?
Did you have the principal come in since your granddad wasn't here?
No, he wanted to come in and see, he's heard about the peanut butter jelly lot, so he wanted to come in and see it for himself. It was the best hour that he could come. So it just worked out.
When did granddad leave?
Granddad left at lunch, when y'all went to lunch.
Yeah, I wanted him to say what.
I'm gonna try to get him to come to your Halloween lab. That's the next really good lab.
I think I heard about your house.
It's really fun.
I saw you in the video where you scared the yell at them and they feel that like smoke.
You don't have to.
Miss Midley, did you like dip these? You must not like us. Kill us with my peanut butter.
You trick